Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center provides optimum care for the whole person. Dr. Dimo Popov specializes in the prevention and diagnosis of high blood pressure, kidney disease, diabetes, and acute and chronic conditions. Our weight loss clinic offers lipo shots and a guide to healthy weight loss. Alex City Internal Medicine and Nephrology and Weight Loss Center, where lifestyle changes are made.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best-kept secret, an affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
Passion, the obsession that burns within. Determination, the burning desire to make it. Drive, the motivation to be the absolute best. Skills, the tools to perform at the highest level. Excellence, the feeling of achievement. At Central Alabama Community College, you can release your passion, show your determination, display your drive, and showcase your skills to achieve excellence. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
Hello again, everyone, and good Tuesday evening. Just a little bit late tonight. I had a little technical.
It's not our fault.
Technical issue, but
it's not our fault.
We're here. Yeah, that's
we're
right.
not throwing anybody on the bus
absolutely
like Nate Oates throws his players.
No, absolutely not. We'd never do that.
No, we wouldn't.
Welcome into this edition of Sports Blitz Live. I am Andy Graham alongside Brett Pritchard. We'll be with you for a little while longer tonight, taking you up to 9 o'clock, talking a little bit about everything going on in the world of sports. Auburn with a big-time victory over Alabama this weekend.
Big? We think it was big?
It may, kind of a little bit. We want to say historic.
Right,
it was certainly the first time that's ever happened.
Right.
Number one versus number two. Or you might say number one versus number one. And the real number one emerged. So
would the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Absolutely. Right? Auburn wins 94-85. I was so looking forward to having a conversation with Lou Robinson tonight, but he has,
don't know where,
as usual, found somewhere else to be after a big Alabama loss. But that's just the way it is.
In defense of him, he had a soccer meeting tonight, so for his daughter.
Of course he did.
So there you go.
He probably scheduled it.
He did immediately. Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. We'll take a look at that. We'll look around the league as well. Softball season underway. Surprising. Auburn softball team now 11-0 11-0. Every time I hear 11-0,
Jim Fife.
I hear Jim Fife after that.
We'll never forget that.
93. 11-0. Baseball season underway as well. Auburn takes 2 of 3 from Holy Cross. Alabama sweeps Bradley. Auburn's got a
we
game
didn't get a sweep
tomorrow
on that.
night.
We didn't get a
Actually,
sweep on that.
take that back. Auburn's got a game tonight with Troy. A little cool outside for a baseball
A little
game.
cool.
Tonight.
Yep. We didn't get a sweep against Holy Cross, but
No,
it is what it is.
there were some
man.
things
I mean,
you look at. I think this Auburn team's going to take some time. I'm not expecting really big things right out of the gate. There were some things to be excited about. Some of the young guys, a lot of young guys playing, and
right.
you throw a 2-hitter right out of the gate, you think, okay, well, I can get behind that. But the bat's we'll see. They can probably get better and better. We'll see. Alabama put up a lot of runs in their three-game sweep with Bradley, so they got to be excited about that. But we'll talk about these things and more. As always, we'd love to hear from you. 256-234-6221 is our number here. You can give us a call, let us know what's on your mind, and you can, of course, dial us up on our social media. Facebook page, Sports Blitz Facebook page, or our YouTube page. And go
out there and subscribe. Yeah, you're taking the words out of your mouth. Then I have to cut you off there. But go subscribe. We're getting close to 600 subscribers now, which is great. We want to get to 1,000 by the summer. So help us get there, and going to continue to give away Auburn Blitz merchandise, swag, whatever you want to call it. So, help us get to 600. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. We'd love for you to get that alert every time we're on the air. Florida, no problem with Oklahoma in the second half right now, just destroying the Sooners 53-35. But in Starkville, Mississippi, it's a little bit different story. Mississippi State in the second half with 11:46 to go, up 10 on Texas A&M, 44-34. Low-scoring affair.
Mississippi State playing well.
They playing well. They beat Ole Miss Saturday. They're in good shape right now. Still a lot of basketball left to play. And the dump of dump games coming on at 8 o'clock tonight, the battle of who nobody gives a you-know-what, LSU and South Carolina. And I don't even think their fans want to watch this one. So, but, South Carolina's probably excited, because they think maybe we can go down here and get a win at LSU, and LSU's probably sitting there going, are we going to be the first team to lose to them? And so you might tune in just to see what happens with that, but LSU's a 2.5-point favorite in that game tonight.
Yeah. I don't know who's playing for what.
In that game?
Yeah, but
ain't nobody playing for nothing.
But you're like
playing for the season to get over.
I doubt a lot of people are traveling from South Carolina, for sure.
The only South Carolina fans in attendance there
on a random Tuesday
that happens to be in the state of Louisiana, in Baton Rouge on business, and they're like, I don't have anything else to do. I'm gonna go take a can of Campbell's soup to. I'm going to go take a can of Campbell's soup, and I'm going to donate it so I can get into the
I imagine you could find something better to do on a Tuesday night in Baton Rouge.
Briar Patch.
Yeah, but
maybe so. Jump in a cold pool somewhere.
All right. I do this. Obviously, I don't type. So I do a voice-activated program.
You're an AI.
And I just talk, and I do it, and I get so focused in it, and I'm doing all these other things. I don't really pay attention a lot of times. And then I look at this sheet, and I every now and then I look at it, and I think, because, sometimes words rhyme. Sometimes it sounds like a word.
Right.
And I don't see it.
Sure.
And I might accidentally go back, and I'm in it, bump it, and I look, and it says, number 1 over. That's supposed to be Auburn.
Okay.
Not that that's.
I get it. I get you. About. So
it does. It just looks funny.
Number 1 over, number 2 Alabama.
That's right.
It was complete in a sentence.
I was
Andy.
just. I guess I was thinking maybe.
Well, that's right. it writes it before you even say it now.
That's
the thing about
that way.
AI. I mean, it read your mind of what you were doing.
Literally, they're thinking about now.
Oh no!
You know, and this is stuff that's actually happening. You know, for people in my condition, this neural link.
Yeah.
They want it to do what you just think it, and it types it. I mean, that's where we're headed, Brett.
You know, we're going to be, Lord willing, you know, around what it's just going to look like even 10 years from now. You know, just think about the last 10 years technology-wise and the things that have happened and some of the stuff that's been invented and going on. I still remember the first iPhone, which if you want to look at an invention that was as revolutionary as the telephone from Alexander Graham Bell or the wheel,
the car,
like the iPhone, man.
Fire. I mean,
that has impacted society and mankind as much or more than any of those. Yeah. With the walking at your fingertips technology, the stuff that you're able to do, the stuff that I'm able to, that we're all able to do. I mean, I made a cartoon character just a minute off a picture, you know, and, you know, working on something else that we're working on with our program. And I mean, it's limitless, man. I mean, you can sit down and train yourself on how to do so much and be involved. And golly, man, if you're willing to just work and learn and do some things, you can go anywhere you want to go, man. I mean, seriously, there are no limits anymore. Ty said Sylacauga beat Montevallo in the regional final. That's right, 68-47. The basketball regional finals are going on the rest of the week. The finals will start next week in Birmingham, and man, we'll be off and rolling. And then basketball season will be over for high school.
Y'all will lock yourselves into the Legacy Arena
for an entire week.
And be there.
Have no idea what will go on in the real world outside of those walls.
It's like going to Vegas, man. I mean,
there's no clocks,
no windows, no clocks.
No, you just don't know. I mean, you walk in the morning, and you walk out, it's dark. You're like, what happened? Where'd the day go? So, yeah, every year it's a fun event, but it is a grueling marathon event. A lot of moving pieces.
Well, let's talk about something fun. Auburn defeated Alabama in Tuscaloosa. Thought it was a great game. It was
a very good game.
Look, I give Alabama. I mean, they lost this game. I think it's them and Florida are tied for the second best team in the country, and Auburn is clearly the number one best team in the country. That doesn't mean they can't get beat. Doesn't mean they're going to win a national title. It just means right now they are the best team in the country, and they have been really for, the entire regular season.
Right.
And that's not going to change. I think they're still going to be the best team in the country when this regular season ends. But 94-85, they go into Coleman Coliseum, a place that they have struggled as the last couple of times that they've been there. Bruce Pearl was 4-6 against Nate Oates. Now he's 5-6, and got a chance to be 6-6 when the season is over. But just such a well played game, man. I mean, it had kind of everything, and when you really think about it, there's so many little intricacies in this game. There's so many things that, you could talk about a play here and a play there. But isn't it odd? Auburn goes out to a 9-point lead to start the game. Boom, boom, boom. They win by 9. That was the difference in the game.
Right out of the gate.
That was the difference in the game.
That fast start. And then, Coach Pearl and, most coaches say it's so important to get off to a fast start. We got off to a fast start against Florida, didn't hold on.
No.
Got off to a fast start against Vanderbilt. They fought back, took the lead. We were able to overcome that. Got off to a fast start against Alabama. They fought back, never took the lead, tied it twice there in the second half. I got to ask you this, though. Out of all the stuff that went on in the game, when I was looking at the box score and breaking everything down, I looked down and went, Ja'Kai Howard got in for a minute?
Yeah.
When?
That's what I said.
When did that happen? I do not remember Ja'Kai Howard.
I must have tuned out.
I mean, we all must have.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember Ja'Kai Howard coming in the game.
He looked like he had his shirt on.
That's right, and he was over there on the end of the bench, and I don't know if it happened when, there was a lot going on there with Dylan was getting in foul trouble, Janai was hurt, CBM was hurt, and he just fouled. I don't know if that minute came somewhere right in there where they had to run somebody out there and fill a void for a minute till they could get things figured out. But
maybe somebody had the wrong number. I don't know. Maybe.
And Jaheim Hudson got burned on one play, and that was it.
Yeah.
All right, he got in there, and he
guy went right down the middle.
Well, he went right, and the other guy went, he went to the right, and the other guy went to his right, and it was a wide open lane. He didn't switch correctly, and Bruce said, "No, can't have that. No. Can't have that anymore. So got to get out."
And I don't know. Were you like me? I mean, at the end of the game, I thought, man, it was so great to see Denver Jones just completely shut down Mark Sears. I mean, man,
shut him down.
Dude had 18. I mean, he let him in score and still.
It's still great. That's how good of a player.
That's how good of a player he is.
And then Nate Oates kind of threw him under the bus. No, he had 19, I think. Now, he had 19 or 18?
I don't think he was just credited with 18.
Okay.
But, I mean, I heard y'all say that today, but I had him down at 18.
Okay, that may be the right. But he hit 2 threes, way outside.
Yeah, it took him 30-footers to do it.
Right. I know we got to get to break because we're behind, obviously, tonight because we got started late. That's okay.
That's okay. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more Sports Blitz Live right after these messages.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense. Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Joseph Dean with Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory. I am pleased to announce that Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation is now open to serve the public at our location on the corner of 49 North and 280 West in Dadeville. Please stop by and see lifelong resident of Dadeville, Molly Kaler, who will be running the office and meeting with families who want to plan ahead and pre-need their services. We are also available by phone, 256-750-0381, or online at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Brett here with you. Thank you so much for being with us. Brought to you each and every Tuesday evening by JR's Sports Bar and Grill. Great place to get some great food right here in downtown Alexander City. Kind of a staple here, celebrating now 26 years, I believe, in business where they are. So go and check them out for lunch one day this week. Great food, great people, great atmosphere. JR's Sports Bar and Grill.
You know, this past October was 26, and it felt like yesterday that we were up there for 25. That's how fast that year went by. So this October will be 27.
Is that real?
That's how fast this is rolling by. And I remember the planning going on the year leading up to 25. Where's time going, man?
I don't know.
They got the fast forward button going?
I guess so.
On the VCR? Anybody out there watching even know what that is anymore?
We didn't even see Ja'Guy Prume get in. I mean, Ja'Guy Howard get in the game. I mean, obviously.
Obviously, if you sneezed, you missed it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that. I guess when you get in there, there's no way he was in there a full minute. He had to have checked in and checked back out because on the box score, you have to show that he played a minute, I guess, if you check in. So you're in and then out. You can't put 30 seconds on a box score. So have you ever seen it broken down?
Well, now Auburn does. I've started. That's where I get the information. Now Auburn will do it. Most teams just do it. They don't even go into it. But Auburn will do it down to the second on their website. And
I'm saying a general box score.
Yeah, but
they're gonna list.
But on Auburn's website, it had 1 point. It had 1:00, like I don't know. You know, like that's.
I don't believe.
What's the chance?
I need to go back and find where that happened.
I didn't see.
I guess I could go back to the play-by-play. I mean, not that it really matters, but I mean, literally want to know what part of the game he came in. I mean, it's just kind of weird.
We were talking about it, Jim and I, on Monday. This is so odd. The numbers seem reversed. Like Alabama had 40 points in the paint to Auburn's 26. Auburn had 12 threes to Alabama's 5. You would have thought those numbers would have been reversed.
Right.
But, this Auburn team.
It was not, though.
We've been saying it all year. The versatility of this Auburn team is its biggest strength. And you saw, I think, and we've also said, well, it's a different guy every night. One guy steps up. If it's not Janai Broome, it's Chaney Johnson that'll step up. If it's not a senior like Denver Jones, it's a freshman like Todd Pettiford. Well, it was clicking on all cylinders.
Like
you had 6 guys in double figures.
And I know you can't get that effort every night, obviously, but if you were to bottle up that effort offensively and that effort defensively, I don't know that Auburn loses another game the rest of the year. I don't know if anybody can beat that team. And when you put 6 guys in double figures and really left a lot of points on the floor. I mean, Janai Broome probably left 8 points on the floor, Andy. We botched the end of that game with free throws. I mean, that was the worst part of the game execution-wise.
That's the most free throws we've missed in a while.
Right, but the execution at the end, forcing the ball into Janai Broome was terrible on our part. You know, that game was pretty much in hand, but we allowed them to get back in it and cut it to 5 because we couldn't get the ball into anybody else, and Janai missed 4 free throws.
Well,
it's just unacceptable, man. I mean,
we just didn't. And you saw how furious.
Mad.
I mean, that's as mad.
I was as mad watching where I was, too. And then it showed Bruce Pearl, and I said, the people around me were like, man, he is flipping out. Like me, talking about me. And then they showed Bruce Pearl. I said, Well, the dadgum coach of the team is just as pissed as I am because he knows that that's unacceptable.
You can't.
I mean, you can't do that.
Well, he's coaching for March right now. I mean,
absolutely.
He's saying, look, guys, I mean, you can't get in these habits. You got to know exactly what
you can't just sit back and think, well, the game was over.
Yeah.
You know, Auburn was up, 9 at that point, and it was like kind of a minute and 10 seconds to go, and you're like, you let your guard down, all of a sudden you look up, you're down, you're only up 5.
Yeah.
You know, you go to the free throw line, miss a couple more, they come down here to 3, it's 2 points. And now you're sitting there with a one-possession game. That's how fast. Hey, anybody should know it should be us in the Final Four. I mean, we were up, 5 with, 16 seconds to go or 20-something? I don't know what it was.
I can't remember.
It's stupid. I mean, you felt like the game was over. Well, you thought the game was over.
Foul a three-point shooter twice.
Oh, my God. You know,
one of them was a phantom foul, but anyway.
If they throw that ball up right there, if we don't foul them, the game's over.
Well, that was the decision. They even, they were talking about that.
Bryce Brown fouled.
I don't even want to talk about
it. I don't want to talk about it.
So
let's just not let that happen again if we get in that position, please.
Here's another thing, too. We've been clamoring for years about, Auburn. Well, here we go. Another poor free throw shooting team. We've got guys now that are money at the line. Use them.
And we throw it into the guys shooting 67%.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You got 4 guys
just
out
like
there
to make shooting
that
almost 90%,
80,
85,
80
90%.
or better. I mean, come on. So, yeah. Yep. You use the guys that are there. That's for sure. Auburn got Arkansas coming up. Arkansas, Georgia, and Ole Miss, all 3 games at home. I'll ask you, and then we'll go to break. I'll ask you what I asked Jim on Monday. If Auburn were to be able to wrap up the regular season title, would you be willing to sit Janai Broome?
The answer is yes.
Yes, for the SEC.
110%.
Do you think Auburn will?
I don't know that. Look, we talked about this on the podcast this morning. That the SEC tournament means different things for different teams. If you're on the bubble and you need a couple wins, it means something.
Sure.
Auburn already proved last year winning the thing didn't help them seed-wise. It didn't help them. They were a 4 seed going in, and they were 4 seed coming out. If Auburn is the number 1 seed in the country, the number 1 overall seed, and you feel like that's how it's going to be, if they win the regular season, that tournament don't mean squat to Auburn. I mean, dude, play some of them younger guys, and let Janai Broome, Chad Baker-Mazar sit out and use that week to recoup. And I think we've got a good enough team to make a run in that tournament without them. Depending on the draw. Now, the chances
of that beating Mississippi State.
Well, the chances of winning it would be, lower. But if you're Auburn, Alabama, Florida, I guess you can throw Tennessee in there, maybe not, because they've dropped a few now, and Texas A&M, however this thing ends up. But if you're Auburn and Alabama and Florida, for sure, I'd be second guessing. How much I want to play some of my key guys. I'm just saying, it doesn't mean anything. All right, we hung a banner last year. That's great.
Yeah.
But it didn't get us squat, and the taste we had in our mouth at the end of last year was sour because we lost in the first round. So I just think that I heard you say it, those guys are extremely important to us in March. I don't care what they do in Nashville. Go chill out and go down Broadway and hang out and do whatever you got to do. Enjoy like a semi-vacation. But that SEC tournament, if Auburn wins the league in the regular season, to me doesn't mean anything.
No.
So
you're right. I got to take another break. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after this.
Hello, this is Little Mo right here with you from DLR Us Auto Sales. At DLR Us, we have multiple sedans and SUVs. Come see us at 33445 US Highway 280, Childersburg, Alabama 35044. call us at 256-267-3257. Let's make a deal, people. Our down payment is based on $500 down with the approval of credit. We make it happen. We work with you. We got the choice for you, and we make the right deal.
Main Street Family Urgent Care.
Main Street Family Care offers a wide array of services that allows them to treat many conditions, and they also offer primary care. In addition to these services, they also offer DOT physical exams, lab testing, sports physicals, and vaccines. They accept most major insurance plans, including Medicaid. Main Street Family Care opens 7 days a week.
Main Street Family Urgent Care. Heal better, feel better fast.
Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union, is looking for the next hometown hero. Hometown heroes could be first responders, public service workers, community leaders, pastors, community volunteers, or anyone who is making a difference in your hometown. Submit your nominations now online at myhscu.com. And if your nominee is selected, they will get a $100 Visa cash card and a certificate of appreciation from Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union, federally insured by the NCUA.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
Alexander City Arts Council is thrilled to bring exceptional performances to our community. February 13th, comedian Rex Havens performs his one-man, family-friendly show, Women and Children First. The season closes March 12th with Emmett Cahill performing Irish classics and the best of traditional Irish repertoire, as well as Broadway hits. Save the dates for Women and Children First on February 13th and Emmett Cahill on March 12th. Visit alexcityarts.org for ticket info.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Now, don't show me that. Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Brett here with you. Just one more segment in the first hour of tonight's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. We were a little tardy. We apologize for that. We're brought to you each and every Tuesday evening by Sunshine Heating and Air for all your heating and cooling needs. And it's going to get a little cool here in the next few days. So,
of course, he just had to come back, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, I mean, it is February. Right. It's supposed to be cold, so that's fine. It's not supposed to be 80 in February. It was, though. But we thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. And anything you'd like to talk about tonight, by all means, give us a call, 256-234-6221.
Is that not the prototypical Alabama weather? 8 to 10 inches of snow on the coast a few weeks ago, then it was 80 right after. Yeah. I mean, it's just, you don't know what you're going to get.
Well, I mean, yeah, literally it was like 70 and, just a little bit north of us, it was like 20.
Right.
Like 20 or 30. So,
right.
I mean.
Right.
It is what it is. You deal with it. It's the best thing going today for sure. Auburn gets a commitment from a 6'7" combo guard,
right,
out of junior college, maybe averaging about 25 a night.
Twin brother plays for Monmouth.
Abdul Bashir.
That's it.
He's like, I looked up. I mean, I saw one place had him listed at 165. and another place had him listed at 180. But you talk about 6'7", you string bean, man.
Oh yeah, man. He
better stay outside.
That Abdi Bashir's his brother, Abdul Bashir. Again, Abdi's at
they're
Monmouth.
twins.
They are.
Okay.
They're both sophomores in college. So one's at Monmouth, one's in JUCO, and they're both and the one at Monmouth, Abdi, is averaging about 20, 21 points a game. He had 15 against us.
Is he 6'7" too?
Yeah. Back, December 30th when we played him. And so
that's right.
So we played him, and he had, a decent game against us there. And so you get both of, I'm assuming when the portal opens the season that you'll get him to come as well. So,
we got places to fit. We got positions.
Right. Well, and I think you look, Auburn's going to lose a lot, but they've also got some things. If the Division II lawsuit deal works out and Chaney Johnson can come back, and then you get Chad Baker-Mazar, who's 38 years old,
and
to come back,
and
Denver Jones, who's 31 years old. I'm serious. But seriously, I saw a stat where Auburn, the average age of an Auburn player is more than Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
So, but again.
So then we would be talking about, okay, you're losing, obviously, Dylan Caldwell and Janai Broom. But Chris Moore, that would be here?
He'd be here for 8 years.
Now,
seriously,
I love Chris Moore, but
hey, you know what? He was plus 17 in the game. What some 9
wide
open three he couldn't hit
threes, and he couldn't hit them. God bless, man.
He was too wide open. But, I'll never say anything bad about that guy.
No.
Man, he fights his butt off. But
he don't look to score. He looks.
But his
fast.
9 minutes were so quality.
He knows what his role is, and he does it.
You're right. They left him. They said, "Go ahead, pal."
The scouting report said, "Don't bother. Let him shoot. Let him shoot."
And it was right.
Yeah.
And the scouting report was right.
Oh, well. Okay.
But you got to look at all of these lawsuits, and we knew it was coming. If they were going to let JUCO guys do it, why not let all these other divisions do it? Because they're not in the same. They're not.
Oh yeah, it was coming. It was inevitable.
Yeah. How do you rein this crap in now?
You don't.
You're going to have people that are 30-something years old playing college basketball. Seriously.
You got to. It comes back to the same thing we've been saying all along. It's the way you get all these laws.
You played 4
passed.
years in D2, and you get 5 in D1. That's 9 years. You literally could be 29, almost 30 years old playing. And what if you got a late start? What if you didn't play right out of the gate and you're a good player and you did all that and you ran that? There's going to be a situation where that happens.
So you could say, well, I could play 2 years in JUCO, 4 years in D1, and 4 years in D2
and D3.
4 years in D2
and D3. Heck, just make a career out of it.
Just step.
Just take the step. Can you go backwards? If you played 4 in D1, you want to keep playing? If you wanted to go back to D2 school after you ran out of eligibility, why wouldn't you be able to?
Yeah.
If you can go up, can't you go back?
Sure.
This is get a guy 36 years old out there playing for a junior college because he just wants to keep playing basketball.
Brett, you can't infringe on my ability to make money.
Of course not. No.
You wouldn't want to do that, would you?
I would not do that to you.
Wouldn't stand in my way.
Would never stand in your way, man. When free capitalism at its best.
There you go. That's what that seems to be what it's all about. So
it really kind of is comical when you think about all of the things that have gone on in just the last 2 years with the rules and the lack of now. And the NCAA really does not even exist anymore. The NCAA's vanished about like the transfer portal vanished when the kid decided No, I'm not staying at Wisconsin. And they go, well, yeah, you are. And he's like, well, just watch me because you can't make me stay up here. And I'm going to go enroll at Miami, and I'm going to go play this year. And ain't a dadgum thing you can do about it.
Yeah.
And that's what's happened.
What was stopping somebody from doing that 20 years ago?
I don't think they thought of it.
I mean,
I guess
nobody ever thought.
Nobody challenged the ruling.
I mean, I have to assume that they, at some point,
Well, they did it, and NCAA stopped it, and they never took it any further.
Yeah.
Then now people have gone, I ain't stopping there. He ain't telling me where I'm going to stay. I'm going on to wherever I want to dadgum go.
And Miami probably, in the first place, was not saying, come on down.
That's exactly right.
Everybody had a tacit agreement.
True.
That, okay, if you come available.
If
for whatever
you come
reason.
Like, let's be honest about
Whatever
this.
reason.
And I know we got to go to the top of the hour break. But Bruce Pearl and Nate Oates already know and probably have already had people reach out to guys. We just talked about a brother of one. And of people in the transfer portal, they're targeted. And they're going, hey, buddy, you need some of these guys as soon as the season has the last second has ticked off the clock at whoever and wherever school they're at, going to be announcing, I'm transferring to Auburn. And there's a lot of them that we probably don't even know that they already know is coming.
Yeah.
You just got to wait till time passes and they can make I mean, it's just the way it is now, man.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. Never fear. Hour number 2 of Sports Blitz Live on the way right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
Passion, the obsession that burns within. Determination, the burning desire to make it. Drive, the motivation to be the absolute best. Skills, the tools to perform at the highest level. Excellence, the feeling of achievement. At Central Alabama Community College, you can release your passion, show your determination, display your drive, and showcase your skills to achieve excellence. Central Alabama Community College, central to you, central to your success.
I'm Jimmy Goree with Goree's Furniture. We would like to invite you to come shop our huge selection of furniture. But if you don't have time, we have over 2,000 items you can have shipped directly to your home. Go to GoreesFurniture.com, look for 48-hour quick ship. Shop, click, ship, it's just that easy. You can shop us here, or you can shop us online, only at Goree's Furniture.
Your expressway to saving.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
Here we go again, hammering down. High prices at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. New GMC Sierra 4x4 crew cabs discounted up to $14,000 off. GMC Terrain with a roomy cabin and pro safety discounted up to $7,500 off. Enjoy the new year with no payments until summertime. Choose from over 500 new and used vehicles on the lot or on the way. GlennSmith.com. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live on this Tuesday evening. Andy and Brett here with you for one more hour in tonight's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. Give us a call, 256-234-6221, or look us up on Facebook or our YouTube page and comment away. We're talking about anything and everything tonight on the Blitz. Auburn defeats Alabama 94-85. Auburn will take on Arkansas tomorrow night at Neville Arena. That should be interesting. It always is when John Calipari is in the building. But Arkansas, one of those teams, they have struggled. They struggled out of the gate. I think they were 0-4, 0-5 to start the season. But they've won, I think 4 games in conference here out of the, 4 out of their last 5 or 6.
Right.
So they're playing better. They're a team not to be overlooked.
Yeah, they lost a couple of really close games in that first 6.
Yeah.
Here's an update. Mississippi destroyed A&M 70-54.
Wow.
And that game is over now. So Texas A&M, which moved up a spot from 8 to 7, will be moving backwards after that one. Just, again, Mississippi State, a team we got at home. And
that was at the hump, right?
That was at the hump. Yeah. And Florida is just, I don't want to play them again. 81-59, no Condon, no Alex Condon. I mean,
did he break his ankle?
I don't know if it's broken. They said it was negative.
Okay.
But he's not playing.
Kind of like Broom.
Yeah, he's not playing, but Clayton's got 18. Richard's got 14. Clavazar's got 10. Martin's got 14. Chinule or whatever has got 9 or 10. Actually got 11 now, just scored. It's 85-61. This team, dude, I mean, I don't want to play them again.
I
don't want to play them again.
Did they score 44 in Tennessee?
Just had a horrible. Well, Clayton went out, and so did Richard. And they both went down in the game. And so, I mean, it happens. I mean, that they weren't able to overcome. If you lost, and I've said this before, and Auburn obviously played a couple of weeks without Janai Broom, but you take the best player off anybody's team.
Sure.
It's a different team. I mean, Auburn was able to survive losing their best player, and I know it had to do a lot with who we played and all that, but Auburn they were able to survive that little stretch. But you take Clayton off of Florida, and you saw what happened in Tennessee. You take Mark Sears off of Alabama. I mean, if Mark Sears, like Nate Oates wants to complain about Mark Sears getting down the lane, if he was getting those calls, he wouldn't have been complaining. He'd have been going the line. And that's what Mark Sears knows how to do, and that's what he's done his whole life.
Well,
and he's never had a problem with it before. Well, he just said, well, I mean, who would you say the best 2 players on Alabama's team are? I'll start there. Who would you start with? Mark Sears, of course. Who would be number 2?
Number 1.
Who would be the other guy you would think that you look at as a captain? Grant Nelson?
Yeah.
That's the 2 he hammered in the press conference. Hey, they turned the ball over way too much, and I don't know what's wrong with them. And if they don't get their stuff together, and I mean, basically it was a barrage of just, I'm like, Mark Sears still had 18 or 19 points for you. He didn't get some calls, but you never have had a problem before now with him driving down the lane and getting fouled and going the line. And look, he was just saying he's throwing up wild shots and he's got to be better than that. And that's not what we need right now from a guy like him. I mean, and I understand from the coach's standpoint, but Randy and I talked about it at lunch today. I think he has pounded this for over a month now on Mark Sears. Something's wrong here. Yeah, something's going on.
There is definitely a rift in that relationship.
And he really pounded Grant Nelson too. And, maybe he needed to do that. Maybe they know what's coming. I mean, they got to go to Missouri tomorrow, Andy. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you. I don't know that Alabama's going to win that game. Missouri's really, really good. They're very physical. They can shoot it from the outside. If Alabama's dragging tail going up to Columbia, they're going to lose, man. I mean, the ESPN matchup predictor only has Alabama at 52%, winning that game. So I think
Well, look,
at Missouri is going to be a tough task for Alabama coming off a deflating loss.
It's a delicate balance, as a coach. So, do you know how to push buttons? And do you know how far do you go in trying to motivate guys and trying to, call them out? I mean,
well, how much more are you going to pound in the head of, a month worth of this?
I mean, some guys can do that. Some guys, you got to know how much a kid can take. You can treat some guys one way. I mean, Byron Cowart was a guy that he could not take, that tough motivation that Rodney Garner was so known for.
Well,
some other guys could take it. I mean,
I'm gonna answer
Notes knows his guys.
Well, maybe he does.
And he does, but we'll find out.
Without Mark Sears and Grant Nelson, they don't have squat. I mean, Mark Sears is leading the team in scoring at 17.8, and Grant Nelson is second at 12.6. And then one of their top 4 guys scoring at 11.5 is Latrell Wrightsell, and he ain't played in 2 months. Because he's got a broke ankle. Holloway is 11.7. He's the 3rd leading scorer, and it was clear as a bell in a physical game, and we knew this last year, and we saw it again Saturday. In a very physical game, he kind of goes missing. It's not his style. He doesn't like to get in there and mix it up physically. So Nate Oates can do whatever he wants to do, and he knows the team better, obviously, but we've already seen a rift between him and Sears, and he's already benched him once. And to get out there and kind of throw him under the bus, and he was the leading scorer in a game that was versus number 1 versus number 2, and you just kind of pound on him and make it seem like his mistakes and his turnovers, which they only turned the ball over 7 times as a team. I mean, it just seems like you're really picking on.
They played a very clean game.
Your 2 top guys and really trying to throw them under the bus. And, I mean, you can say what you want, but I read a lot of Alabama fans' comments and stuff on social media today, and they feel the same way.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think – look, I didn't think Sears was like, real wild. I mean, he's
played his game.
He's expecting to get that call to go to the free throw line.
Right.
And it just didn't happen because I didn't think – they were fouled.
Well, I think Auburn also
that they did call.
Well, I think Auburn also did a good job of not fouling him and making him say, "Look, if he makes an acrobatic shot, that's fine, but I'm going to stand straight up and I know he's going to lean into me, but I'm going to do everything I can not to initiate the contact, and I'm going to make it really tough on him to make the shot. And if he makes it, so be it. But I'm not going to give him two free throws."
He was visibly frustrated.
He was,
and that's something you don't normally see. And the vast majority of that was due to Denver Jones. Now, let's certainly give him credit for that. He did play outstanding defense on the perimeter,
right,
and made him frustrated for sure.
Ty, I know we got to get to break. Ty said, "Do y'all think it's time to make a coaching change on the women's team?" That was.
They have had terrible injuries this year.
They have. It's not. I think Coach Harris has done a good job.
I give her half a pass this year.
I do too. But that was inexcusable the other night.
Yeah.
It's
no. I mean,
you're up 3. And you let the girl that scored 8,000 points on you come down and drive and get fouled and go to the line tied up, go to overtime. It's inexcusable, man. I mean, you got to – and, again, the coach can't go make the plays for the players. And, again, maybe she did say it, but good Lord, foul the girl.
Yeah.
And with 8 seconds to go and make her make 2 free throws. You're up 3. I mean, I'm sorry. Just
got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
If you're tired of the same old and you're hungry for something really good, then it's time to go to JR's Sports Bar and Grill. JR's has the best fingers and wings around, and their menu is loaded with appetizers, burgers, salads, and so much more. Follow JR's on their Facebook to keep up with their live music events and drink specials. And if after a long day you just want to stay in, remember JR's delivers. Call in your order at 256-329-2328. JR Sports Bar and Grill, 145 Alabama Street in Alexander City.
Discover great deals on Kawasaki motorcycles, watercraft, side-by-sides, and more. Save big on championship-proving KX motorcycles. Get a great deal on iconic Kawasaki jet ski personal watercraft, or take advantage of big adventure for less with savings on our rugged Terex side-by-sides. There's no better time to save on our exciting lineup of Kawasaki vehicles. Visit Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard today, or see all the Kawasaki products at adamsmotorsports.com, where your pleasure is our business.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
Lee Apparel is your go-to vendor for screen printed and embroidered apparel and promotional products. We print and embroider free custom-made graphics or outsourced designs on everything from t-shirts, headwear, corporate wear, team sportswear, high-end safety apparel, and promotional products. At Lee Apparel, you can always expect quick turnaround time, competitive pricing, friendly customer service, and free in-hands delivery on all orders. Visit us at leeapparel.com to get started.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Brett, show flying by. It's almost like we've skipped a second.
It's almost like we skipped 2 seconds.
I mean, really. It is going by really quick. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us tonight. Did you watch any of the NBA? Okay. Oh, goodness.
No, just and just in case you were wondering, another great quote from Kamala Harris after she was at a play, I think, in New York. I just got to say it because, I mean, it's just, you know, I grew up understanding the children of the community are.
Did you know she was middle class?
I think she
grew up in the middle class.
And she said, if you didn't know that the children of the community are the children of the community.
Okay.
I mean,
there you go.
She's not wrong.
No, she's not.
But I don't know that you even needed to have her tell you that.
That seems seems slightly redundant, but
yeah. There's another one that was this week. It's way better than that one. But anyway,
yeah.
Move along.
I think we've established that she's a moron. And she was almost president.
Not really. She got blown out. She got blown out.
No way.
She got blown out.
She got blown out in the totality of it.
Right.
But
it wasn't
those
near as close as they were
matchups, it ain't by a lot.
You know what, though? She didn't want to vote in a single primary, which is still the most.
That is correct.
Unbelievable. I don't know. But
did you watch any of the NBA All-Star stuff?
Not one single solitary microsecond.
I did not either, but I just got to say, I mean, how have I missed this Mac McClung? He's won the dunk contest 3 years.
Well, I mean,
you
didn't.
That's the first
he jumped
time.
over the car.
The dude, what kind of freak is he? I mean, have you seen him? I ain't never seen anybody jump like that.
He's unbelievable. I mean,
he ought to be in the Olympics.
Yeah, he can
jumping over good grief. He's jumping over some guy 7 foot tall.
He's a leaper, man.
I never seen.
Matt McClung's something else now as far as his leaping ability. So,
but I never even heard of him. I mean, we got a guy.
He played at Georgetown, man.
Did he?
And then he transferred to Texas Tech. Where have you been?
I don't know. I can't.
I've been enamored with Kamala Harris quotes.
Must have
He
been.
just forgot what he was doing. No, he was a high school phenom. I remember watching his highlight films and
he's
stuff.
in the G League?
Yeah.
They wouldn't even let him in the...
Well, I don't know that. I mean, he's got to be better than Bronny James.
That's all he can do.
Have you seen the highlights of Bronny James?
No.
I don't really think you can call it. Well, it's low lights. A guy can't shoot, man.
Well, I knew that.
It is horrible. That the Lakers, I mean, there's never been, like, I know why he's there, his dad, and it was like, you going to draft my son, and he's going to play. But the slap in the face of other players that he's even playing, I got to pull his stats up. Since we brought this up, I mean, this is a complete and total joke. You got to go Google Bronny James. I guess type in lowlights because there aren't any highlights. It's horrible. I mean, it really is. So I'll let you know here in a second what what his stats are.
Well, I mean, you could tell when USC came to Auburn that he was a mediocre college player. He wasn't like he was anything.
He is averaging
special
1.4 points a game. He is next to last on the roster of scoring. There's one guy that averages 4.1, and that's it. Now, he don't play much. He averages, what's he average minutes-wise? I don't know that he averages a lot. 4.5, 5 minutes. He don't play much at all. But there's a reason why, because he sucks.
Yeah.
And he shouldn't even be in the NBA. It's a joke. It really is.
Well, I mean, nepotism exists.
Well,
I mean, I think we all understand that.
Yeah, his dad leads the team now that Anthony Davis has taken his fragile bones to – and he's already hurt, by the way. Is he a walking accident?
Well,
I mean, seriously.
He's not quite as bad as Odom, but he's bad.
I mean – yeah, but dude, it's the NBA is so unwatchable to me, man.
Well, even the players are calling it out. I mean,
it's terrible.
Said the NBA's boring.
The NBA game is extreme. Like, I tried to watch a little bit. I flipped by. Who was it playing the other night? The Magic and the Magic and the Hornets. And when I tell you, watching a wall of freshly painted paint dry is more exciting and rewarding than watching anything. That was the worst. I think I watched for like 3 or 4 minutes, and the crowd is like, they just kind of there. And nobody cares because it's the Magic and the Hornets.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is horrible. I mean, I remember growing up, when San Antonio would be on with David Robinson and, trying to figure out how to watch them. And every team had 2 or 3 stars. And it was no matter who it was playing, you watched. I mean, we just had so much to pick from and choose. And it just, man, it's such a terrible product now, man.
It is.
It's so bad.
We got to take another break. Did you know Kyrie Irving was born in Melbourne, Australia?
Melbourne, Australia?
I did not realize that.
Let me ask you this for you.
Is that like at an Air Force base or something? Was that? Is he Australian? Doesn't have an accent.
No. Well, I'm going to ask.
Let's take a break.
Let's
We'll
find
talk
out
about
before
it
you go to break. Who are the two leading teams in the NBA in first place right now in the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference?
I have no idea.
Can you name them?
No.
Take a stab. Why not?
The Warriors?
That would be a big error. The Warriors are in 10th place in the West.
I have no idea.
Oklahoma City Thunder's at 44-10.
Okay.
And
none of the three that were there, right? So
Sean Gilgeous-Alexander, though,
well, I
is
was
the
told
team.
Kevin Durant and
None of them are there.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, Harden's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, right. And what's his name that went to right off
the beard?
That's Harden.
That's Harden.
Okay. And then Cleveland is in first in Cleveland.
Coro?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
44-10. Boston's 39-16. So they've got a 5.5 game lead in the East, and Oklahoma City's got an 8-game lead on Memphis.
Wow.
And again, Ja Morant.
I don't even understand how the season works anymore.
These stupid in-season tournaments. It's just dumb, dude.
And they even give a trophy out for that, right?
That's so stupid.
Okay.
I know, yeah.
Up against the break. Don't go anywhere. More to come right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Alex City and west side of the lake. It's time to celebrate because the all-new Lake Martin Pizza is open with the area's best pizza, and it's just down Highway 63 South in our town. Lake Martin Pizza of Highway 63 has a huge outdoor seating area with enclosed heated comfort, a full bar with cold beer, wine, and full spirit selection with family ownership and fun for the whole family. Dine in or pick up. It's just a short drive to our town and is hands down the area's best pizza. Like us on Facebook to see upcoming live entertainment and watch sports on our 360 wraparound TVs. Rejoice! Lake Martin Pizza on Highway 63 is ready for you.
Alexander City Arts Council is thrilled to bring exceptional performances to our community. February 13th, comedian Rex Havens performs his one-man, family-friendly show, Women and Children First. The season closes March 12th with Emmett Cahill performing Irish classics and the best of traditional Irish repertoire, as well as Broadway hits. Save the dates for Women and Children First on February 13th and Emmett Cahill on March 12th. Visit alexcityarts.org for ticket info.
This is Joseph Dean with Frederick Dean Funeral Home and Crematory. I am pleased to announce that Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation is now open to serve the public at our location on the corner of 49 North and 280 West in Dadeville. Please stop by and see lifelong resident of Dadeville, Molly Kaler, who will be running the office and meeting with families who want to plan ahead and pre-need their services. We are also available by phone 256-750-0381 or online at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Heritage South Credit Union in Alexander City is your community credit union, and they have been for over 80 years. Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves Tallapoosa, Coosa, Lee, Chambers, Randolph, and Chilton counties. From checking to business accounts, to share savings to club accounts, to their kids club and investments. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for 80 years. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, this is Andrew McGreer at Dunning Roofing. At Dunning Roofing, we specialize in high-quality, premium roofs. We don't build roofs that just meet code requirements. We build quality roofs with premium materials that significantly exceed our competitors' warranties. We put money on your roof, not in our pockets. If you're looking for a top-quality roof, call Dunning Roofing today for your free quote at 256-307-7601 or visit us at DunningRoofingAL.com for more information.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sports Blitz Live. Andy and Brett here with you. Only 30 more minutes left in tonight's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. Softball season in full swing now. Auburn 11-0 as they surprisingly go out to Clearwater, Florida, and run the table there. Beat Clemson 6-3. Beat Virginia on a walk-off 7-6. Beat Central Florida 1-0. Charlotte 14-11. They beat the number 9 team in the country, Oklahoma State, 2-1, and beat Liberty 2-1.
I'd say the Malveaux era is off to a great start.
Off to a great start. Now they're finding ways to win. They're winning. winning close ones. Pitching duels. They found their ace in SJ. I guess it's Gervin is how you spell how you pronounce that. Transfer from Oklahoma. On the other side of the state, you got Alabama 5-5. Now they played a much tougher schedule, but I will say this: they played 2 teams that are the same. Alabama played Liberty and Oklahoma State as well.
Right.
And they lost both of those games.
They did 7-6, and Oklahoma State 4-3 lost 2 close ones, and Auburn won a 2-1 game over Oklahoma State, and against Liberty they won a 2-1 game. So we won 2 close ones, they lost 2 close ones.
So Auburn got another turn.
Do we have a phone call?
I don't know.
Reed, do we have a phone call in there, brother? Is that a yes?
That is a thumbs up.
Okay. Let's go to the phone lines and welcome in the caller here. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Terry, what's up, brother?
Y'all were talking about the NBA earlier, and I remember tuning in my satellite radio system in Talladega to the Spurs-Detroit series about 20 years ago.
Right.
And having the fun that was listening to it, because you had guys like, Tim Duncan and David Robinson and all those guys. Detroit had Chauncey Billups and all those guys who played the point guard position like a middle linebacker.
Absolutely.
And I remember him getting booed on draft night, and boy, did he make them pay.
I'm going to tell you, the NBA, that was like the last.
Oh, it's a joke.
That was the last of the. It's been bad for a while, but it's an unwatchable. I have said this ad nauseum on every show that I do, and I've been saying it for over a year. It's an unwatchable product. I mean, I'm having to go through, and you're looking at here, Terry, 2 of the 2 guys in our group that used to love the NBA. I mean, we used to love watching the NBA. It was the thing that we kind of had, enjoyed as a hobby, the players. And, we didn't live in a city that has an NBA team, but we love basketball that much. And, man, this is run down, jack up a 3, run down, jack up a 3. I mean, it's so boring.
Yeah, they either dunk it or shoot a 3. There's no mid-range game anymore at all. I mean, the Tim Duncan style of play has been gone for years. And you were mentioning, Rich, Oklahoma City and Cleveland leading the divisions. Do you really think they're going to be the finals? I don't think Cleveland. I think Cleveland can beat Boston in a
who cares? Like Terry, is anybody getting excited for a Cleveland Oklahoma City Thunder finals?
Exactly.
Like nobody cares.
And
so
when a guy from the G League wins a dunk contest, how boring is that?
Exactly.
I mean, he jumped over a car, but how many cars do you see on the court during the season?
Don't see any out there, really.
Exactly. So, I mean, it's all about creativity, and they're trying to win the fan. They're trying to win the popular fans and do that, all that. It's just become a joke, and it's just ridiculous.
Well, and I hate to say this, but the level of top players that kids look up to now, and I look at the players that we used to look up to and watch, the Michael Jordans, the Magic Johnsons, the Larry Birds, the Isaiah Thomases, the David Robinsons, the Charles Barkleys, the Patrick Ewings. I can keep going.
Tim Duncan.
You can't even compare to this group now. It's just a whole different style. It's a whole different mentality.
Think about that. Think about that first dream team in the Olympics.
Unbelievable.
Barkley and Jordan and those guys. That team was unbeatable.
Absolutely.
Now the teams now are beatable. They are.
Well,
it's just ridiculous. It became, like I said, it's shoot the three or dunk, and it's become ridiculous, and it's lessened the product. And I personally think it's kind of like Major League Baseball. They've expanded too much. The NBA
it's watered down.
Well, the game is changed.
And like in baseball, there's guys that belong in AAA,
right?
Yeah.
Who are in the major leagues right now.
I mean, the game has changed overall. There used to be a lot of strategy to it. Obviously, I mean, it's changed from it used to be all about the big man, and guards were interchangeable. Now it's all about guard play, and big men are irrelevant. So
now you've got guys in the NBA who should be sophomores, juniors, and seniors in college.
Yeah.
And they would be in the day. They were not now, but they would be in the day.
Yeah. Who do y'all think? Who would y'all? Who are your star players in the NBA right now? If you go by points, can y'all name them right now? Terry, Andy.
No. I was thinking LeBron James, but he's 40 years old.
LeBron James is not in the top 5 in points.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Kevin Durant, but he's probably.
Ja Morant.
Ja Morant's been hurt. He's not even playing right now. So, all right, so I'll name them for you, and let's see if you're surprised. Sean Julius Alexander from Kentucky for Oklahoma City, averages 32.5 points a game. Giannis Antetokounmpo for Milwaukee is at 31.8. Nikola Jokic for Denver, 29.8. Maxey from Kentucky as well at 27.6. And then the Ant-Man Anthony Edwards playing for Minnesota at 27.5. That's your top 5 leading scorers. And then Kevin Durant comes in right behind that at number 6, along with Jason Tatum. But Kentucky has 3 former players in the top 8 in scoring in the NBA. Devin Booker at 8, Maxey at 4, and Alexander at 1. I mean, Kentucky, what's happened to that program?
Hey, that's a far cry from Ewing and Robinson and Duncan and Jordan and those guys.
No doubt about it.
Take care, guys.
All right, thank you so much. Hey, and then if you want to go even further, Andy, you've got, since we're looking at it, Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Davis at 11 and 13. Look at the Kentucky players.
Absolutely.
And then they ain't got anybody right now that even sniff going. I mean,
wow.
They're 17 and 7, and they play Vanderbilt tomorrow, who's 17 and 7. I mean, if we don't go to Rupp this year,
yeah. I mean, you saw that they should have won at Texas A&M the other night and let that slip away.
I'll tell you another, but for Auburn's sake, I mean, you look at Houston. Houston was a bottom dweller, and now Jabari Smith and that team is up in 4th in the West. I mean, they've been at the bottom of the standings for quite some time, and now you look at Jalen Green, who we could have had. Ended up going to the stupid G League, and we could have gotten him. But Jabari Smith averaging right at 12 points a game, 30 minutes a game. Significant player there for the Rockets. And then Walker Kessler, bless his heart, plays for a god-awful team in Utah.
With the Jazz?
Yeah, and they're 13 and 41. And if you want to look at it real quick before we go to break, stats there for him. Walker Kessler, there he is, averages 30.4 minutes a game and right at 12 points too. So he and Jabari,
solid.
Yeah, and he's a block party machine as well. He, I don't know how many blocks he averages a game, right at 3 blocks a game. Okay. It's pretty good.
Don't go anywhere. More to come. A couple more segments right after this.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now, let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now, they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscars, Highway 49 South in Dayton, 256-825-4827.
The new owners of Stillwater's Country Club want to welcome you to play the area's premier course at Stillwater's with our new rate. Now, play for only $35 per 18 during the week and only $40 for the weekend. Stillwater's Golf is ready to give you the area's best golf experience, and many upgrades are coming, including a lighted range and course expansion. Meet the new staff and enjoy $35 per 18 Monday through Friday and $40 on the weekends. All at Stillwater's Country Club in Dadeville.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
2025 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World. '25 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World.
Welcome back, everyone, to the I want to say it.
Well, it might as well be because I mean that's what we've been talking. Hey, I want to say this.
Let me squeeze this in.
Yeah, squeeze it in.
Troy and Auburn 6-6. Troy's number 24 in the country, by the way. Auburn's number 25. So these are very
good baseball,
evenly matched teams here, and it's turning out that way, 6-6 in the top of the 8th.
Absolutely. I mean, look. Some good baseball and basketball in this state at all levels.
Yeah.
You know, Jacksonville State, UAB, North Alabama, South Alabama, everybody's having good years right now up and down. And, of course, you look at Auburn and Alabama.
Could you tell me how in the world Chaney Johnson is playing at UNA?
Well, he's a different player, though, Andy. I mean, from what he came out of high school to where he's developed to now, it's just not the same guy. I mean, there's a lot of –
I hope not.
Well, he's not. I mean, he's not even the same guy Auburn had last year.
But maybe physically, he is.
That's what I'm saying.
He is.
Well, he wasn't. He didn't look like that last year.
Yeah.
He's a totally different – and Bruce Pearl talked about it. He's talked about it all year. Nobody's worked harder than him to get to where he is. And so – yeah, look.
And he's starting to – does it remind you a little bit of Chimo Kiki?
Exactly who it reminds me of.
I mean, he's starting to –
Can he not break his leg? Can he just not break his leg?
Please.
Though? Like, you know, you go back to that 19 run and the teams we beat, Kansas, North Carolina, and Kentucky to get to the Final Four, and then you play Virginia, who won it, which we really beat them, but we screwed it away. But, you know, we lost – Chimo Kiki, who was really starting to just light people up. And we were able to get through the Kentucky game without him. But if we have a healthy Chumo Kiki, I think we obviously go on to beat Kentucky, and I think we smoke Virginia because he was that X factor of hitting those threes that we were struggling hitting against Virginia. And then I think we blow out Texas Tech in the national championship game. But, thinking and woulda, coulda, and, it's like the 04 season in football. It's the 19 Final Four. It's the 2013 national championship game. We've got, unfortunately, several times we could have put some more trophies in the case, and we haven't been able to do it. But I want to go back to, you wrote a column, and it's going to come out. But and look, I'm not saying, because it is like Kentucky went undefeated one year all the way to the Final Four and lost in the semifinal to Wisconsin. Basketball is such a hard sport to win a national championship in because, some nights it's just not going to fall. And other nights the guys hit wild shots and weird things happen. But it almost feels like we're saying what if, there's a lot of basketball left to play in the regular season. But Auburn's got 3 games they should win at home if they play good, with Arkansas, Georgia, and Ole Miss. And then they have 2 on the road with Kentucky and A&M, and then they come back home to play Alabama. But if somehow, let's play, if they lose one more game, if they drop one of those last 3, whichever one, but only one, and they finish 16-2 in the regular season and only drop 2 SEC games in this schedule, in this year's SEC.
Which everybody universally says this is the best conference in the history of college.
And Jay Billis has said it multiple times.
Said,
but if they do that, and look, nobody knows what your draw is going to be and all that good stuff. But it seems like if you do that and have all these accolades, and you got to remember this about the Duke game. Auburn almost won that game in Cameron Indoor, and Auburn just come back from winning the Maui Invitational, and it was a few days after they got back, they went and played that game. It's a little bit of jet lag, dude.
Sure.
And trying to get your feet under. I'm not making an excuse because Duke played
and
well.
Some random freshman coming off the bench.
And scored 18 the first half.
In the first half.
And didn't pee a drop in the second.
And ain't done me much sense.
Well, that's right. So, but that's kind of the stuff. That's my point. That can happen to you in a tournament game. This guy comes off the bench and can't miss, and you can't throw it in the ocean that day for whatever reason, and it's just basketball. But my point is, you almost feel like, though, if it ends up going this way, that if you don't win it, it's a disappointment. The season is phenomenal, and it'll always – I think it's the best team we've ever had, Andy. And
that's not even up for debate.
Yeah, that's right. But you lose, and I think if you get the Final Four again, yes, great. Absolutely. You kind of feel like you've arrived when you make it there. But to win it and have this team win it, because we saw a Jabari Smith, Walker Kessler team that we all felt like had the tools to do it, and they couldn't get over the hump and lost in the round of 32 and kind of fizzled coming down the stretch. And we kind of felt like the 2020 team got stolen, the 1920 team got stolen. We were hitting our peak. We were playing probably as good as anybody in the country. We don't know how that would have ended. But, here we are again on the cusp. And how's this thing going to end? We don't know. We're going to know in about a month. But it's just wild to see what they've done.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of, who ends up in there. It looks like, and you've seen it, like you said, they're already talking now, and they're already looking at it. And knock on wood, Auburn stays healthy, and we can even get Janai Broome and Chad Baker-Mazara more healthy and going into the tournament. But this team's just built differently. It's built to handle this kind of thing. this team is battle. This team is more battle tested than any team maybe in the history of college basketball.
Right.
So, yeah, you can go on the road. There's just so many different factors that say, okay, you've prepared yourself as well as a team could be prepared for the NCAA tournament.
Right.
You know, if not now, then when? So there are no guarantees, but we'll see what happens. Got to take one more break. We'll be back with one final segment right after this.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. Now, let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now, they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's, Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827.
The new owners of Stillwater's Country Club want to welcome you to play the area's premier course at Stillwater's with our new rate. Now, play for only $35 per 18 during the week and only $40 for the weekend. Stillwater's Golf is ready to give you the area's best golf experience, and many upgrades are coming, including a lighted range and course expansion. Meet the new staff and enjoy $35 per 18 Monday through Friday and $40 on the weekends. All at Stillwater's Country Club in Dadeville.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elk City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SDC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
2025 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World. '25 RVs are here. Be the first to see the latest and greatest from your favorite manufacturers and lock in special show pricing at your local Camping World.
Welcome everyone back to one final segment of the Auburn. I forget it.
You sound like Kamala Harris.
Welcome back to the final segment, Sports Blitz Live on this Tuesday evening. Got time for maybe one or two of these?
I knew you always looked up.
Do what?
I knew you always looked up to her.
I do. Yeah, she's my hero. Renee Russo. Born in 71 years old.
What?
Renee Russo. Can you believe that?
What?
Born on this day, 1954.
What?
I know. It's crazy. Major League.
You're old.
Major League. I know. Getting older every day, it seems like. Major League, In the Line of Fire with Clint Eastwood.
Right. It's a good movie.
Outbreak.
Yeah.
Dustin Hoffman,
right.
Another good. Which the prescient. I mean,
right.
That one. Who knew that was going to be so?
I mean, yeah, that was was some foreshadowing.
We lived through it. Tin Cup with Kevin
Costner.
And Thomas Crown Affair. Thor. Ransom with Mel Gibson.
Had a bunch of them.
She has a lot of really good movies. Obviously, Major League is going to be one of those. That's got to be in the top 5 of sports movies.
Major League. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. But any of these other ones, I love Thomas Crown Affair.
I mean, I
want to be Thomas Crown.
Of course you do. Who doesn't? That's a great one. I liked Outbreak. I mean, I thought that was a great movie.
Yeah,
I liked In the Line of Fire. I thought Tin Cup was good. I like them all, man.
They're all good.
Hey,
to
great
be perfectly
movies.
honest with you.
All right, you got 2 minutes.
All right, Lou Diamond Phillips.
So,
the Richie Valens
Young
story.
Guns.
Yeah, I didn't see Courage Under Fire.
I didn't see it either.
The Big Hit.
I didn't see that either. And I ain't seen Stand and Deliver.
I have not either, but that's like I think who's Edward James Olmos. I think he won an Academy Award for that. But The Big Hit, very funny. I don't know if you've ever seen that. It's got Marky Mark in it.
Mm-mm.
He's a hit man, but it's pretty funny. You like Green Day?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Billy Joe Armstrong, lead singer. Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Good Riddance, Basket Case. When I Come Around, American Idiot.
And American. I mean, how fitting that could be for a lot of people here in 2025. American Idiot.
It's Kamala Harris.
I mean, it's right. I mean, I think he voted for Kamala, by the way. So maybe he's the American Idiot. So,
all right, that's going to wrap it up for us. We appreciate all of you out there being with us tonight. Be sure to join me and JJ tomorrow for the Auburn Blitz, 12 to noon. He is Brett Pritchard. I'm Andy Graham. So long for now,
American
everybody.
Idiots.
We'll talk again soon.
Landowners, farmers, and landscapers, it's time to fall back this fall at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 in Alex City. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has the year's best terms on almost all our Mahindra tractors. Now, get up to 84 months of 0% financing on Mahindra 1600 to 4500 series tractors. And package up with all your implement needs. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has 0% financing or up to $1,000 rebates on most 24 Spartan zero-turn mowers. The rates can't fall anymore at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwaters on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Lee Apparel is your go-to vendor for screen-printed and embroidered apparel and promotional products. We print and embroider free custom-made graphics or outsourced designs on everything from t-shirts, headwear, corporate wear, team sportswear, high-end safety apparel, and promotional products. At Lee Apparel, you can always expect quick turnaround time, competitive pricing, friendly customer service, and free in-hands delivery on all orders. Visit us at leeapparel.com to get started.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Wintertime in the South is mild compared to other parts of the country, but we still tend to be less active and spend more time indoors. Show your heart some love this winter by getting it checked out at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/Hart Russell.